What happens when you're down 18 in the fourth quarter? Against a team that thinks the game is already over? And now you unleash Karl-Anthony Towns, and what followed was one of the most explosive fourth quarter performances of the season as the New York Knicks stormed back to stun the Houston Rockets in dramatic fashion. And this wasn't just a comeback, and this was a statement. The game started with Houston in full command, and the Rockets were sharp, aggressive, and confident. Their offense was flowing, their defense was tight. Every Knicks mistake turned into fast break points. And by the time the fourth quarter rolled around, New York was staring at an 18-point deficit, and the crowd energy fading, momentum all Houston. The Knicks looked frustrated, disconnected, almost finished. And beauty, they forgot one thing. And Karl-Anthony Towns hadn't even started cooking yet. Early in the fourth quarter, something changed, and Towns began demanding the ball, and then passed up. Fadeaway jumper, three-pointer, and one finish, and bucket after bucket after bucket. And the Rockets tried double teams. It didn't matter. They switched defenders. Didn't matter. They tried to speed him up, mistake. And Towns wasn't rushing, and NHE was hunting, and suddenly. The 18-point lead didn't feel safe anymore. Then came the stretch that flipped the entire game, and Towns dropped 18 points in the fourth quarter alone, and LET that sink in, and 18, and in clutch 3. Splash, mid-range dagger, cash, power move in the paint. Too strong. And the Knicks fed off his energy, and defensive stops turned into transition opportunities. The crowd came back to life. Houston started hesitating, and in crunch time, the game that once looked over was suddenly tied. And now you could see it in the Rockets' body language, and pressure, and doubt. And Towns, calm, focused, locked in. With minutes left, this wasn't Houston's game anymore. And it was New York's moment. And the Knicks completed the comeback with clutch plays on both ends, strong defensive possessions, smart shot selection, and disciplined execution. And Towns didn't just score, and NHE controlled the tempo, and NHE made the right reads, and NHE forced the defense to collapse, and when the final buzzer sounded. And the Knicks had pulled off one of their most impressive rallies of the season. And from down 18, and into a complete takeover. This win wasn't just about one quarter. And it was about resilience. And it was about star power stepping up when it matters most. And for Karl-Anthony Towns, it was a reminder to the league. And when he gets rolling, there are very few players who can stop him. And if the Knicks can bottle this kind of fourth quarter fire, and they're going to be a serious problem. If you love NBA drama like this, crazy comebacks, clutch performances,